Hi everyone, it's Ayesha here from God FM, and I want to talk about being a targeted individual when you're being stalked by child eaters, blood drinkers, pedophiles, hackers, and stalkers, home invaders, every second of every minute of every hour of every day. These people have hired your neighbors to participate in it, and not only do they do all of these things they taught you, but they also intercept all your communications, but also all your parcels. So when you order things, because the neighbors have been hired to participate in the child eating, drinking, trafficking, and all the human body part selling, they're highly criminal people. They also take your parcels. And this is why you don't get your post. When you communicate with the outside world, when you phone someone, they often put them on the phone as that person that you're phoning, but they're not really the person you're phoning, because they clone everything. They clone your phone, they clone your SIM card, they've cloned your identity. This is a trafficking of people, and it's highly dangerous. They intercept all communication and all friends as well. But also one of the things they love to do is they also intercept all of your supplies. So your gas, water, and electricity are also intercepted. Door entry systems, fire alarms, lights, any plug socket is also intercepted, so that they can create a network on your electricity as well, so that when you connect to the internet, you're not really having any privacy at all, because some sick, twisted, child-eating, blood-drinking, sick psychopath is in everything. So I just wanted to share that, because this is the house of horrors. This is the hostel. I live in England, and it is like the Hills of Eyes, where they interbreed, they screw and fuck and have sex with dead people. Any neighbor can be paid off to participate in the annihilation of someone's life. And it is a sick world, really. From my point of view, I wish I was never born. I have a God FM car. I will never drive it again. I will never wear makeup again. I will never, ever be the same. It has affected me so badly. I actually am worried about myself. But there is no help for me, because the police are part of this as well. And the government itself is the one that wants to annihilate all humans. And the way they're doing all of this mainly is they're putting the graphene and stuff in the water to crawl up your bum, so that they can cause all sorts of problems inside your body. And actually, I just there's nothing I can do to stop these people. I'll just await my destruction. And I've decided to lock myself in until I die in my home, because there's no help coming for me. God won't stop these people. I don't trust anyone now, and I never will. And I don't want to be the same again. I don't want to be happy and normal after what I've seen. What I have tried to do, though, is to order a few things that would make my life a little bit easier, to stop the body snatching attempt on me, to steal my body, mind, and soul. But these guys intercept all communications and parcels as well. I found out one of the main reasons they like to do this is because if they can't log into your wherever you're ordering things from, then they will just take all parcels. And what they do is then they go through the parcels and they put stuff on the parcels, so that you're getting stuff in you. And this is a full-time effort. My neighbours are child eaters, blood drinkers. The Hills have Eyes. It really is. It's evil, from my point of view, from what I've seen. the gang stalking neighborhood watch is very extensive. And it's a big secret, of course. And they want to put anybody who's a victim of this into a mental hospital. And then they want to take the organs while they're still alive. I've had images of children being eaten, put on my phone. And I've also got adrenochrome documents as well to prove that these people are, in fact, buying and selling blood of tortured little babies and children. So this is what we're dealing with. From my point of view, it's like a hostile movie, and this is my reality. Nothing will change that now, even if it stops, because I've seen what I've seen. All right. But I wanted to put in a bit about the post as well, just to mention that if you're a targeted individual, you're in danger. You seriously are in danger, because the whole town has been persuaded to participate in this harassment of you by the fake children of God, who masquerade as government officials and police officers. And they also run the neighborhood watch as well as all the churches and government. They've intercepted everything. They can get to anything. They're highly connected with all the communications as well. BT, drains, gas, water, electric. These guys just press a button. What's your name? Oh, so-and-so. Oh, okay. The next thing you know, you're being targeted, followed, hacked, stalked, terrorized. And these guys are so powerful that everyone's frightened of them. So everybody participates in it. Some of the community are told certain stories about you. So they're thinking they're actually helping the government, the police, protect the town from a terrorist. And then what happens is the victim is completely isolated with no help from anyone. It's really evil. And they arranged to have the children raped and molested of the victims, usually by 50-year-old men. The victims are, any relationship is intercepted, any work as well. And even connections with other targeted individuals are intercepted. Why? How? Well, what they do is they send images on WhatsApp, links, which have got embedded code. I have verified this myself, okay. I've become quite good at this kind of thing now. And people who claim to be targeted individuals are not. And then they join groups and send strange things, attachments with embedded code to hack your phone. And basically, they will also send people to your home so that they can synchronize a copy device to your house. And I've had that confirmed as well. So it doesn't necessarily need to be someone coming to visit you. That's the other thing. Once you cut off everyone, they'll get the people that you're friends with on WhatsApp to do it. And I found actually just making a phone call to you on WhatsApp seems to synchronize everything over for them so that they can be you on WhatsApp as well. Just take over all your communications. Yes, it's an evil world. It really is. It also appears that if you have a phone and you're signed into a certain iCloud, your phone doesn't realize it's actually signed into that iCloud. It thinks it's signed into another iCloud. An iCloud of the hackers, who modify your phone by downloading onto Safari and any browser files that are invisible API files with embedded code in the back. If you contact the police, of course, they won't help you. And they want you to prove that this is happening. The trouble is, everyday citizens are not skilled with the abilities to provide all this evidence. But I've got a lot of evidence. I can tell you that I've got aerials pointed at my house, loads of aerials, and telephone transmitters and all sorts of fake telephone masts, fake Wi-Fi spoofing things. They hook up everything to TVs and radios. It doesn't matter. I can put the radio on, and my neighbors will synchronize it. And if I'm listening to radio 2, my neighbor will start to listen to radio 2, because they're doing everything through ham radio. Again, Ofcom don't regulate communications. And actually, this is all about pirate radio, believe it or not. It is. My background is radio, and it's all about radio. Because they can send radio frequencies and waves out to affect things inside everyday citizens, everybody. So this is why they changed the megahertz around, so that the earth is not vibrating right, and people are not raising their vibrations. You can cook jewelry with sound, clean jewelry with sound. You can cook someone's brain with frequencies. But it does help if you've got their bodies full of graphene. Because what I found is if their bodies are not full of graphene, then they can't really do very much. And this is why the effort is put in to link up your neighbor's water supply with yours so they can pour in their graphene. And this is specific for you. It's not for everyone else, because I've checked the water of the neighbors and it's not the same. They will actually go to your friends' houses though and put the stuff in their water as well. This is a body snatch takeover, and it's run by holiday let owners, property management companies, accountants, and believe it or not, claims companies. You know, claims companies? You know, when they say, oh, you can make money and you can claim back all this extra PPI that you paid. When you give these people your details, a lot of them are connected with trafficking. So I found the one in Torquay was anyway. This is how it all started with me. With my claims solved and all the staff that work there. You see, you wouldn't actually imagine that criminal activity would be something that unfolds just from having a conversation with someone about a claim financially. But if someone who works in those organizations just likes you, they obtain all your information and they are connected with druggy people and accountants who are corrupt and Masonic lodges, then yeah, your details will be farmed and used. So I found it's all kinds of people involved in this, for me locally anyway. I for one have had enough. Police, obviously, you've got Masons inside the police. And these are child eaters, remember what I said, yeah? And they're initiated into their cults by having a bath in blood. The neighbors who enjoy all the power are also involved in witchcraft. I mean, certainly in Turkey, it is a very big witchcraft location. Yeah, lots of witchcraft. And also, people really enjoy the power of witchcraft. So they do a lot of witchcraft, and they love to prove how powerful they are. I found little old people are the worst as well. Absolutely the worst of the worst, right? I've noticed that. Have you noticed that? So behind my house, I have a neighbor that points lasers at my home. And the property is on Rock Road, the main property. And it's on the corner of Rock Road and Abbey Road. And it's a really beautiful building. But it's inset deep in the ground. Because it's very hilly. Where my house is, it's at the middle of the hill. But their building is at the bottom of the hill. And they've got tunnels underneath and all sorts of things, right? Yeah, I'm not joking. And the people who do this are all in the old age home. Old age home. Pensioners, little old people. You have to be 70 or something like that to live in one of those. How do I know? Because I run an estate agent. So they are all connected with the child eating, blood drinking, sacrificing, human trafficking, buying and selling of organs and body parts. This is what this organization is about. And they live behind me. And they point their little laser lights all the time. Little old pensioners. So yeah, next time you're passing Rock Road, Torquay, and you see that little old age home with the red doors, you know that they've got traffickers living in there, eh? You be careful if you're an old person or if you have children are visiting there, because these are child eaters. Okay, right. So I want to warn anyone in Turkey about that building and the people who live there, because they do this to me. And they're dangerous. Okay. They're the biggest perpetrators in this whole organization. Like when I feel the effects of the radiation, it's always from that property, because they've got aerials all on their roof. They've got so many big aerials they've put on their roof. They've got satellite dishes, all pointed at my home. This is all about radio frequencies and waves. And this is a full-time attack on me, using different methods. But I want to make people aware. Since the police won't do anything, I'm just going to start talking about all these evil effing people. Right? So if you got somebody who lives in one of those buildings, well, down there, in the old age home, I would tell them to leave and say they're in danger. Any child visiting there is in danger of disappearing into the food chain. Okay. I actually tell people now when I see them, you be careful. There's child eaters here, blood drinkers, traffickers of people. Yeah, this is a very dangerous place, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, it's Ayesha from God FM, and if you want to find me, you can find me on Podbean, Spotify, Amazon, Samsung, Chrome, YouTube, Apple, X, TikTok, as God FM News, God FM New, God FM Radio, and God FM Group. Got TikTok's new account after the child eaters banned me is God FM Group. Child eaters are the fake children of God as well. They are the Gentiles. They are the petri dish children. They are made in a petri dish. And they are made by Gentiles, because all the fallen angels are both bits and pieces. Goyim, not a boy and not a girl. That's why they're Goyim. All right. Have a great day. It's Ayesha from God FM. And WhatsApp group is +44 777 355 And watch out in Turkey, because there's child eaters around. Okay. Have a good day. Take care.